to Let's Talk with Mariama, your channel of motivation, inspiration, and positive vibes. So today I am going to talk about event planning in Switzerland. At the moment, I am planning my kids' birthday party and I am planning my birthday party, and I've been doing that for the past 9 months. It sounds crazy. It sounds like, why 9 months before? In Switzerland, when you want to organize an event that is super important to you, like a wedding, like a birthday party, like the first thing you have to know the timing. When exactly do you want to celebrate your event? Like right now we can talk about like my birthday. I had to stipulate a timeline and then definitely say, okay, it's gonna be this date. And then with that, prepare the invitations, and then or before the invitations, I had to identify a location. So I checked around on the internet, different locations around where we live, outside where we live, and all that. And I found quite some interesting places that I really liked. And then I chose one, called them up, and then they were free. And then I booked the area. So because it was all COVID issues last year, it was like, oh, we are not sure if you could get the place or not, but we can actually book it for you and we see how things work out. Unfortunately, fortunately, COVID is not like a big thing anymore. It is still here, but it's not like a big topic here. I have got the definitive confirmation that we're gonna get the place, which I am super excited about to do the party, you know. But anyways, location identification, it's quite interesting because you have to get a location that actually suits what you're looking for, the amount of people, the kind of party that you or event that you're going to actually host and all that. So this particular place actually fits exactly what I want, all the elegance and then the space that I need. So I'm super excited about that. And then after the location identification, I did the invitation cards because I needed to put the addresses and all that on my invitation card. I started, you know, creating my own invitation, and I used Canva because I use it a lot to do my thumbnails and all. And so I'm a bit creative these days with, you know, all the tech and all. So I am super happy that I could do that for myself, and it turned out to be super great, super elegant, which is super nice, and I'm very excited and happy about that and looking forward to it. Then I started sending them to the list of people that I had on my list that I wanted to invite. But then you all remembered in May I had end of April, May, I had my lymph drainage exam, so I was super occupied with all that and I couldn't send all the invitations on time, and I kind of like sent some of them pretty late, but people kind of like got back to me, and we have a good number of people that are gonna be coming to celebrate this important day with us, and we're super grateful to have such wonderful people in my life that are gonna be there with us. Now I am actually looking around with the catering and all that, and of course some Gambian girls want to do something typical Gambian and all that, so which is going to be interesting and cool for the Swiss to try something new, something different. And the rest will be catered, and I am meeting the caterer sometime next week, so that is going to be interesting, you know, hearing the prices and all that, because in Switzerland things are quite expensive, but then again it's an important day and you like, okay, I'm ready to spend, but yeah, wisely. So that is what I'm up to next week. And then I just mentioned the catering, and this is something I had to consider, people. In the Gambia, I've never met any vegetarian. I learned it at school that it does exist and all that, but I never met any vegetarian. We eat meat, we eat fish, we eat everything. And then in Switzerland, I came across the first people that I know that are vegetarians, and now you even have the vegans. So every time I create an event or organize an event, I always have to consider my vegetarians and have a special meal for them. And I'm so always happy that, you know, I kind of like broaden my horizon a bit, and then, you know, learn a bit more recipes for my friends that do not eat meat or fish and things like that. So that is quite interesting for me, having them always at the back of my mind that they do exist, and they also need to get a proper nice dish. Then the music. I have been contacting few people online, DJs and all that, and I have my criteria, and I would want like a very intercultural, a very dynamic music. So it's gonna be Afro is like West African, East African, Central African, South African, you know, North African, basically Afro music. And they have super good music. You know, sometimes I listen to East African music and or South African music or Central Africa, and I have no idea what they're saying, but I just love the beat and I dance to it and listen to it every time I have the opportunity to listen to music. So it's important to just have good music and something that everybody would dance to and enjoy. And if, you know, and of course Caribbean music, which I love soca. I learned that from my Caribbean friends when I was in Cuba. Every weekend going to Cuban parties or Caribbean parties and having all the soca and reggae and all that dance hall. So that is something that I would also like. And of course people, my salsa has to be there. You know, I cannot have any event without salsa, without Latin music, without reggaeton, without bachata and all that. So, and I'm gonna have Cubans, I'm gonna have some Latins and all that. So I'm super excited to dance to that music with them, and also give them something they would really enjoy, and also identify themselves as part of the family on the day. And I will not forget my folk music, Schweizer Musik, vor allem, especially the Paldauer. I'm gonna love dancing to it. Like, my mother-in-law loves that group, and I love it too, because I've been to several concerts and it's just an amazing music group. You know, just thinking about it, I feel like it should come now, you know, like that moment. But yeah, so that's some of the criteria. So a bunch of all these things put together to make a very memorable evening for everyone. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. And then, people, most importantly, on the invitation it states no children. No children at all. And well, I had to, because it's gonna be a late night and all that. So people had to organize babysitting. Like, we had to organize babysitting, and all the other couples with babies had to organize babysitting for the evening. And I am happy that most people already did, and so it's already taken care of. But generally speaking, it's just how it is when I organize an event in the Gambia, or on my birthday or a wedding ceremony or something. I could do it like Kurs Frühstück, like on a very short notice, a week before, 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before, and everybody shows up. Not everybody, almost everybody shows up, and the event is like, you've always find places. If you don't, it can always take place on the street, at home, just anywhere, and people just participate and dance and enjoy the moment. But in Switzerland, things have to be organized way before, months before, or probably a year before, and all that. You can of course do some things, organize certain things on a short notice, but I'll show you, not most people will show up because people plan way before their vacations, their events and all that, and they would not cancel that to come to your birthday party or your event that you're organizing a week or two before. So my take is, if you are organizing something important to you and you're in Switzerland and you want people to come, do it months before to be on the safer side. So, but still, you know, people come if it's important to them. They find a way to show up and celebrate the day with you. And I'm gonna show you all. The rest of the video is going to be basically our day to day. We took the day off, and then I would share some of the things we did, looking for window shopping, looking at things that are available, things that we could use in the party, and for the decoration, food and all that. So we went to a store called Say, I think it's cash and carry, I'm not pretty sure, people, but they have practically everything that you need for your party. And also, I think mostly for the restaurant people, they can buy things in bulk at large quantities and all that. So, but it was quite an interesting morning for me, and my husband came along with me, and then the next footages will be about that. So enjoy this footage, and then see you next week. If you have not subscribed yet to the channel, this would be time for you to subscribe, like the video, comment, share your thoughts, and until next week, have a good time.